All right, let's talk about those order of operations. Order of operations are what we use when we're solving a long math problem like this. So we use what we call GEMA, GEMA, GEMMA. People call it different things. Previously we used PEMDAS, but this one actually helps a little bit more. Grouping symbols involve parentheses, like here. Let me see if it'll, my laptop's a little finicky sometimes here. Okay, so we've got parentheses, or what we call brackets, or braces, or absolute value. So absolute value turning our numbers positive, okay? Then we have exponents, those little numbers up there in the upper right corner of our values there. Then we have multiplying and dividing from left to right, and then adding and subtracting from left to right, okay? So let's go with this problem here. We have 72 minus 8 plus 6 divided by 2, and in those grouping symbols, that parenthesis, we have 5 plus 1. So with the first step being grouping symbols, it means solve whatever's inside of the grouping symbols first. So that means our first step is going to be here, 5 plus 1. That equals 6. And then we have those parentheses there. We have a 2. Bring down the rest of this problem that I haven't solved yet. Okay, so the only thing I changed was 5 plus 1 is equal to 6. Everything else stayed the same. All right, so now we need to go through the problem and see. We solved grouping symbols. We need to look for any exponents. There are no exponents. So now we multiply or divide from left to right. 72 minus 8 is subtraction, plus 6 is addition, divided by 2 is where I need to start. 6 divided by 2 is my first step here, or second step rather. I'm going to bring down that 6 in parentheses, and then bringing down the rest of the problem here as well. So I have 72 minus 8 plus 3, and then whenever I have a number next to parentheses, that means they're being multiplied together. So 3 times 6, 3 multiplied by 6 is what's happening here. So 3 times 6 is 18, and then I'm going to bring down the rest of my problem. So we have solved all of the multiplication and division. Now we're looking at addition and subtraction from left to right. All right, we have 72 minus 8, and that is equal to, brain, come on, brain, 64 plus 18, and what does that equal? Let's see here. And we are at 82. So 82 is our answer. We're going to circle that whenever we get an answer to a problem. It's always good to circle it to show our work and show where our answer lies. Stay tuned for another example.